moment you've all been waiting for.
Hey kids, welcome back. Next up we have a phone interview I did just the other day with John, the original Bone Shattuck. His main purpose for being on the show today is to hopefully get everyone out there that's listening to vote for him for a new reality show called Warrior Island. He hopes to be one of the fighters on there. If you go to YouTube and put in Warrior Island, I'm sure a whole bunch of things will come up. And you'll see all kinds of intro videos from the different fighters hoping to be on the show. Let's go ahead and listen to that phone interview now. John, I really appreciate you being back on the show. I understand you have some exciting news for me and the audience about this new reality show called Warrior Island.
Yes, I do.
What's going on? I understand that they're looking for contestants all over the world, and that you almost have enough likes to get on the show. Is that right?
Well, the way it works is they're looking for 16 fighters and then 4 alternates to be on the show. 16 guys are going to go to the island. That has been definitely told us when, and you're going to compete for $500,000. And what's really cool is some people that I really admire are going to be the coaches on the show. There's going to be Dan Severn, who I've actually become friends with. He's become kind of a mentor of mine over the years. Ron Van Cleef, who would be great to, both him and Dan would be great to look at because they're up in age as I am, and they were able to compete at a later stage in life. There's going to be I believe it's Helson Gracie and Frank Trigg. I understand is going to be one of the coaches on the island as well. So
wow.
It's going to be a great lineup of people to train with. The way it was described to me, I was talking to the producers the other day, is it's going to be a combination of Enter the Dragon and the movie Kickboxer. So I think they're going to be doing more of as on The Ultimate Fighter, they have the modern day gym with all the bells and whistles. I think this is going to be kind of, kicking coconut trees and, doing all types of crazy stuff that you see on. So it's going to be more of an old school training, like a Rocky and Rocky IV type thing. So it sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool experience.
Wow, and this was the brainchild of James Jefferson, right?
Yes, the Global Proving Ground. And I was just talking to James the other day. And the cool thing about it is the way you get on the show, which is kind of the reason I wanted to get on your show, because I need a little bit of help from your audience, is to get likes on your YouTube video. Now, I produced a video of myself, has one of my old fights on there, and some of my training methods, and you talk a little bit about yourself. And then the idea is you get people to like you on YouTube. Part of the issue that comes about is if people don't know they need to have a YouTube account in order to like it. And then I have a lot of people that are liking it on Facebook thinking that it's a Facebook thing, and it's not, it's a YouTube thing. So if you get on YouTube, it's John the Original Bone Shattuck, and put that in, and you can put Warrior Island, and then that video will be the first video to pop up, and click right on that video, and then hit like at the end. And right now, as I know right now, I'm in 3rd place, and they're taking 16, and supposedly as far as I know, the competition ends on December 16th, but a lot can happen within a few days. In fact, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks to Disney, and I will not have access to the computer, so I'm kind of relying on my friends and my fans to hopefully just keep cranking up the votes, and when I get back, have a nice surprise, and maybe still be in either the top 3 or possibly even surpass 1 or 2. So.
Oh, that's fantastic, and John, you can certainly count on my vote. That's for sure.
Fantastic.
John, let me ask you: once you have enough votes and they pick you, is that a for sure thing? You're going to be on the show?
Yes. Again, that's what I've been told. So yes, as far far as I know, that's the way it works. So the good thing is it's going to be about, the expectation is late February is when the show is going to be. So I'm going on vacation. I'll come back, and it'll be a nice, about an 8-week camp. So it'll be 8 weeks of training, which would be a perfect camp for me, get me back in shape, and by the time I get on the island, I'll be ready to go.
Now, I watched the video that they have, the promo video, kind of like a commercial for it. And it looks like they're looking for fighters all over the world. Is that true?
I'd be lying to you if I could tell you. I know the gentleman he's about 50 likes ahead of me. Jimmy Justice is from England. And the gentleman who's number one, you'd probably recognize, he's got about 1,000 likes. It's James McSweeney, was born in Cork, Ireland, which was kind of neat because they just did a gentleman from Ireland did an article on me because my grandfather was born in Cork. And I was actually chatting it up with James last night because he saw my article and was like, he thought I was from Cork too, and we were talking back and forth. They said, no, it was my grandfather was born in Ireland. So, but if you remember him from The Ultimate Fighter, he's a hell of a fighter. He'd be definitely a tough one to go at. Now, the other thing about it is there's going to be two different weight classes. There's going to be the over 200 group and the under 200 group. So there's going to be kind of like the old Ultimate Fighter when it has the two different weight classes, I guess, living in the same unit. So. Oh,
right. Yeah, I remember watching that in the early '90s. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have these hardcore training camps on the show, and then what? Do you guys like duke it out with each other, kind of like an Enter the Dragon thing?
Well, I think they're working on the logistics of the whole thing. As far as I know right now, and I think they're holding some stuff back, so I don't know what definite. I've heard everything from it's going to be just like regular fighting to they're going to go back to the old UFC rules where it's going to be pretty much everything but no hitting the nuts and no eye gouges, but it's going to be pretty much no gloves and everything else. So it could be a no holds barred, bare knuckle everything, and it could be just a generic. I think they're trying to get away from the regular ultimate fighting to make it more exciting, and it just be a matter of, I guess, where they can do it. Well, commission's going to authorize that and different things like that. So they're still working some stuff out, but I think it's by the time February comes, they'll be all settled.
Yeah. Do you know what island it's going to be on?
I don't want to say because again, I'm getting like information from somebody that I don't know if they want to let it out. So I'm going to say I don't know because I don't think the person that was telling me really knows. So
gotcha.
But I'm not sure. It could be in the States, could be not in the States. So I'm not positive. And I think right now they're weighing a couple of options. I mean, we don't even have a network as of yet. So I think they're looking to get purchased by somebody, say like a Fuel TV or somebody like that to pick up the show.
Oh, okay. Do you know anybody personally that is trying out for the show?
I actually don't. I haven't really looked at the video. I mean, the only one I recognized was McSweeney.